Hello everyone, today we're going to make Khmer Chicken Curry. Khmer Curry is very stew-like, and this one uses chicken, vegetables, and krung in particular, which is a special curry paste that we're gathering kaffir lime leaves for. These are super fragrant. This dish is usually reserved for special occasions like birthdays and weddings, or they're made as offerings to monks for Chumban or Ancestors' Day. But today we're going to make it for lunch as it is very comforting, especially during the colder months. Cambodian cooking is almost an amalgamation of its own indigenous dishes, Vietnamese, Thai, Chinese, and French flavors. The ingredients in the krung paste, for example, are surely very prevalent in many other Khmer dishes, but along with Thai dishes as well, such as the lemongrass stalks, turmeric, and kaffir lime leaves. There are many similarities between these two countries' cuisines, considering the complicated history with borders being fought for over centuries. But unlike Thai cooking, Khmer dishes are less spicy and less coconut forward, establishing a uniquely Cambodian taste that prefers salty, sour, and sweet. To make this curry, you will need 500 grams of cubed chicken thighs, 2 onions, 1 normal potato, and 1 sweet potato. I have 2 sweet potatoes today because they're much smaller. 4 snake beans and 1 small eggplant. And to flavor and cook the curry, we will need some olive oil, 3 teaspoons of fish sauce, salt and pepper to taste. The krung paste, we need roughly 3 tablespoons of this. And we make this ahead and keep it in our fridge as it's very important for Cambodian cooking, but you can buy it or make it yourself with 200 grams of sliced lemongrass stalks, 5 peeled garlic cloves, 5 small shallots, 1 tablespoon each of galangal and turmeric, and 3 sliced kaffir lime leaves. And we traditionally make this in a mortar and pestle. My grandma prefers a stone one carved out of granite as it is most efficient in reducing the fibrous lemongrass and the harder roots like galangal and turmeric. You can also just buy this paste from the supermarket. It will taste great either way because it's so flavorful with all those herbs. And last but not least, we also need coconut milk that makes it nice and thick, and 2 teaspoons of shrimp paste and 3 teaspoons of palm sugar. To start, we will chop our vegetables into chunky cubes. Make sure they're not too small or they'll fall apart during cooking, and we want them to be the same relative size so they can cook at the same rate. I prefer a thumb size for your vegetables, and once you're done cutting, put them into bowls or onto plates so the cooking process is easier. Now we're ready to cook. In a heavy bottom pot on medium heat, add in your olive oil so there's a thin coating on the bottom, and wait until it gets hot. Once the oil is hot, we can add in our krung paste and cook it off until it is aromatic and golden brown. And once our kitchen starts smelling like lemongrass, we know that it's ready to add in our chicken. And you want to stir the chicken around until each individual piece is coated in the delicious krung curry paste. Once it's at this stage, add in your salt and pepper to your liking. Whilst our chicken is cooking, measure out 1 cup of coconut milk and add half of it to the pot with the flavored chicken and continue stirring. Once everything has assumed a nice bright orange color, add in your vegetables and continue stirring until they're coated with the chicken and the krung. Whilst our vegetables are cooking off, we'll add our remaining condiments, being the fish sauce, shrimp paste, and palm sugar, into the second half of the coconut milk from earlier. Add it together and mix it to break up parts of the palm sugar. Once your coconut milk mixture is ready, add it to your pot along with an additional 3 cups of water and continue to stir. Now turn up the heat to high and cover the pot so it can boil. And once it's at a rolling boil, reduce the heat and let it simmer until the chicken is fully cooked and the vegetables are tender. This typically takes around 30 minutes. Now that our curry is ready, we can prepare our side dishes. And like in many Asian countries, rice is served with every meal and dish, of course, but this curry, however, is versatile and can be served with bread too because of French influence in Cambodia. However, these baguettes are different in which they have a thinner crust and are much lighter on the inside rather than chewy like a traditional French baguette. This curry is also commonly served with num jok, which are fermented rice noodles that are extremely labor-intensive as you have to pound the dough until sticky. They are believed to originate from the Mon, an ethnic group from Myanmar that resided in modern-day central Thailand between the 6th and 11th centuries. This dish is very special to me because my grandma will always make big batches of it for each of our birthdays. For us, our cousins, and the monks we offer it to at the pagoda for health and good luck. I hope this video has taught you something valuable about Cambodian culture and cuisine other than just the recipe. It's time to eat, or as we say in Khmer, "Đo mau nhằm bài." Goodbye everyone, see you next time.